to 1.1, no matter where you go in the room, like it's going to, like the image is going to focus right in the middle.
Well, all right. Here's a question. Here's a funny question.
Most immersive speaker setup 1.1.
Would you rather have a 1.1 where you're getting full range, right? But it's just mono center, not center, but like mono, right?
Yeah,
so mono with a sub, and it's like sounds immersive, or like a small like bookshelf speakers that only get down to like 70 hertz, but stereo.
70.
Did you just say it sounds immersive with one channel?
Did I say
there's a lot of bass to it?
Yeah, it sounds full range.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I'm just making sure I'm on the same page here.
Not immersive, but like let's say a Source Point 8 with a nice sub versus like two small like bookshelf speakers that can only really get down to like I want to like say 70, but you're getting some stereo imaging.
Man, I like stereo effects. Like that's a tough call, man. Could I do like both, but like just switch them from day to day? So I'll listen to my music that has stereo effects one day and then listen to Jeezy. So if I'm listening to Jeezy, I don't care what channel it's in. I just need it to go low. Okay. Right. But if I'm listening to, some like David Bowie from Space Oddity stuff, then that has some binaural mixing stuff going on in there. I want to hear the stuff that's moving around. So it's tough.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one, man. That's a desert island question. I should make that a poll on my page and poll people and ask them, do you know how many people would take that seriously though and then start to argue with each other? Like I can already see it now.
That's funny though. I feel like a kid. Remember when you're a kid, you just ask like, what would you do? Would you rather have, and then you put out two like garbage options. So Chana, what would you pick? 1.1 with a sub getting down to 20 hertz, but one mono channel, or stereo, but only getting down to like 70 hertz?
I'll get the bass, dude. I don't get the bass.
What? Which one?
I'll go with the bass. I go with the bass.
What do you guys? How about you guys out there?
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Tell me which one you're picking. Oh, Atmos. Yeah, just take that speaker and start moving it around you if you want Atmos.
Yeah. Yep. Swinging it.
I'm gonna have to go with the 1.1 setup because I need to hear the full range, and I think it'd be more enjoyable, right? Like those SingCell speakers, they're practically mono. Let's be honest, right? I know they're trying to do stereo. They're pretty much mono, but like they're enjoyable. You can listen to music and you're enjoying it. Now, it might be different for movies, and do I need to hear the? Nah, I'm picking 1.1. I'm picking 1.1, and I think most audiophiles, that's general, but like I think a lot of them would pick the stereo one because they love the imaging aspect of it. Mm-hmm. Like if you pick those LS35As or something like that, and you don't add a sub, that's pretty much what I'm talking about. Right? Those little speakers don't have a ton of bass.
Yeah.
Just curious.
When it comes to bass, check it out, baby. Check it out, y'all. Look at Wendell. I've got an 18 by 14 by 8 space, and I have 15 speakers. So yeah, 1.1.1. I'm sitting on the sub. Atmos right above me. That's crazy.
Man, I'm looking. You said that SingCell, and I just Googled it. I'm like, are they still around?
I know, right?
They are still around.
Right.
I just wonder how. I just don't ever hear anything about them. And
it's a tough sell. The price was high, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're $2,500.
It's a high price.
And it's really cool, but it's not cheap.
I love what they're trying to do with it too.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to do like Atmos and stuff with it.
They're just trying to do a completely immersive sound. Like they're really trying to get you to buy more than one and then set them up in different places. And then no matter where you go, you hear the same sound in the room. And it's neat. It really is cool, but
not for Aaron.
I hope the guy was rich. The guy who's the founder. I think he was an Apple guy, so hopefully he had a ton of money and just like, this is a fun project.
Yeah.
If it works, and it works, But I think if they made it much less expensive and small, right? Because they're still big.
Yeah,
they're kind of big. Yeah,
make them small and still look the same. I think they could probably sell some of those and make them work with everything except it only works with AirPlay. Come on, man. Let me use other things. Go Sinatra, yeah. You could go Sinatra. My uncle was a guitarist for Frank Sinatra, so I'm a fan.
Frank Sinatra.
1.1 with BMR speaker, nice wide reflective sound. It'll still be kind of enveloping. Isn't 1.1 really just a soundbar with the sub?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Can you hear spatial effects with mono?
Why
with
would
the wall reflections and things like that? Could that?
All audiophiles say you can get a much better 3D experience out of 2 speakers than you can with Atmos. So can't you get it from 1 speaker?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm picking an MBL too. Make it the omnidirectional one. Let's go.
Yeah. MBL.
Cheating. I'm gonna cheat. 1 speaker, MBL, omnidirectional. Let's go.
Oh, like that that Bang & Olufsen something 80.
Oh, the Baolab
90. 90, yeah. Like
that thing. Oof, I want one of those.
That thing looks like a person if a person had like 5 speakers on their face.
Yeah, it's probably the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
More on the other side of their heads. It's crazy.
It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds the idea of it seems neat. Yes.
Yeah. So from what I hear, they're like, oh, we made this because audiophiles, there are. It always seems like a lonely life. 2 big speakers, 1 singular chair,
right.
And then they're like, this is for a big room. So there's speakers going in all directions, so that you can have 2 of these, and you can in a big room and get all the sound.
What would happen if the speaker you chose, the single speaker, was that Bose 901? Oh, what would happen? Is that what? Okay, with massive EQ.
With DSP.
With DSP. So like
that could be fun.
I haven't heard it like in a room. I've heard it at the store.
Yeah.
But like, does it really sound weird? Like, what is it? If you had one, what would it sound like?
It just sounds huge. And you have a really hard time of pinpointing where things are in the soundstage. Like if you know that somebody's supposed to be left of center or something like that, you're like, all right, there's somewhere over here, like I don't know where, I can't point them out, but there's somewhere in this 5-foot circle of a region, right? That's how diffuse they sound.
That sounds like, I see what you're saying when you're like, I know they don't measure well, but there's something about it. It's kind of like fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's enjoyable.
Anyway. I think they're pretty neat.
Make sure to check out our audio-only version of the podcast at anchor.fm/Daily HiFi, or just go to your favorite podcasting service and search for Daily HiFi.